We have a parenting alert now. It's about an alarming summer reality. The time between Memorial Day and Labor Day is known as the 100 Deadliest Days. Vehicle crashes and fatalities spike 16% when teens are behind the wheel, but there are ways to keep teen drivers safe. Juju Chang back with that story. We both have teen drivers at home.
Absolutely. And you know, you've met my sons, I've met your daughters. We think our kids are pretty responsible. And yet, does that translate into being responsible drivers? Well, there's nothing George and I were talking about quite like the feeling of handing car keys over to your teenager. And GMA decided to put my middle son to the test. And so we both had a really fun time learning some pretty sobering lessons.
Driving is a rite of passage for so many teens. But for parents, it's also cause for concern. Car accidents, a leading cause of death among teenagers. Which is why I'm bringing my 18-year-old son Travis to this Driving Skills for Life course in New Jersey to learn firsthand why distracted and impaired driving can be deadly. They've trained more than 1.5 million drivers on how to avoid crashes. What is the course designed to do?
The course will demonstrate that you cannot drive impaired, you cannot drive distracted.
First, our instructor, Nolan Caterberg, gets Travis familiar with this tightly turning course.
It's a bit tighter than I thought.
The car is rigged up with cameras inside and out. We also have eyes in the sky. And I'm watching from a safe distance, so we won't miss any of the action.
Oh, those are tight turns.
After the dry run, Nolan asked Travis to do a no-no while driving. Send mom a text.
Ask her, what's for dinner tonight?
Okay.
Already, he's driving over cones, taking his hands off the wheel, slamming on the brakes.
I'm texting him right now. Don't text and drive.
Travis completely overshoots this parking space.
Well, I can say you failed that one.
Next, we're being fitted with these impairment suits to mimic the effects that being drunk has on the body.
So when you're walking, it's going to throw your balance off along with your vision.
I bet you're glad you agreed to do this right about now.
Just to drive the point home, Officer Nick Enriquez from the Wayne, New Jersey Police Department is here to give Travis a field sobriety test.
Stand there with your heels together, arms at your side. Just listen to my instructions, okay?
Sounds good.
Whoa.
Yeah, this is not easy.
It's obvious right away he's having a hard time.
1, 2, 3.
No surprise, Travis fails the test.
So he seems impaired to you.
Absolutely.
You'd arrest him right now for drunk driving.
Yep.
It's even more apparent when he gets back behind the wheel while wearing the impairment suit. He's way outside the lines and doesn't even see the big cone when he runs right over it.
Oh my God, he destroyed it.
You hit one, absolutely.
According to the CDC, drinking any amount of alcohol increases the risk of a crash in teen drivers, even at blood alcohol levels below the legal limit for adults. Nolan says it's all about teaching teens this lesson before it's too late.
What was it like getting out of the car and seeing the damage that you'd done?
I completely couldn't see this cone. Like, that could have been a person. You know, I don't want anything like that on my conscience ever.
And now, after you've experienced this, do you think you'll drive impaired?
Never.
Excellent. Okay. Well, thank you. Mission accomplished. Right? It's one thing to say something to your kids, it's another thing to show them. And obviously, don't do this at home. These courses are offered through Ford Fund in all 50 states, but you really don't have to go to a special training course to teach your kids safe driving. The CDC says the parents should ride along with teens for at least 30 to 50 hours. Can you say summer road trip? Just to, you know, keep them in check. But also, maybe don't let them drive after 9 or 10 p.m. and try restricting them to one passenger for at least the first 6 months after they get their license.
We're doing all three of those things.
Excellent. Yeah, it's too distracting to have too many
kids
in the car.
Thank you, Juju.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.